thank you so much for joining me once again. Today we're going to do a highly editorial look with some new products and some very out there products. This is a very glowy, it's shimmery, it has some glitter. I have a reference image here on my side, so you're gonna see me looking down there, that's the reason. I want highly glowy, glossy skin. I have done my skincare, but I'm also going to use this product, which is the Dr. Barbara Sturm Glow Drops, okay? Come in a pipette. And some people apply it directly to the skin. I prefer to just apply it on my hands, and then, you know, because the pipette goes in there again, and this product gives a very nice glow to the skin. And I'm gonna do a lot of highlighting, a lot of I just want that kind of glassy skin look. Okay, I'm going to do this look. I'm going to start with the eyes because, again, concentration is going to be in the eye. In sections, I'm going to start in the eyes, then I'm going to do my eyebrows, then I'm going to do the cheek, then I'm going to go back in the eyes because it's kind of a layer type of thing. For the eyelids, and exclusively the eyelids, I'm going to use this incredible Cosmetics kind of cream. It's a cream. It's called Back to 99, and I'm going to apply it in my eyelid, but I'm going to use this this brush from NARS, which is for wet and dry, just on the eyelid mostly. And also underneath. Oops, sorry there for the move. So that's the two eyelids. Doesn't matter at this point too much of a blend because I'm going to add a lot more color. Now I am going to bring down some spikes here of color. So concealing underneath the eyes, I did an eye mask prior to this, which I can link below, in the whole eye area, top and bottom. So we're gonna do some lightening up there, but not much, because again, I'm going to extend color in the area of the concealer, so not much point there. The next thing that I'm going to do here are my eyebrows, and I'm going to go green. This is called Lemmy Green, okay? It's from the Kat Von D series. Yeah, so it's a very, I told you this was gonna be editorial, so I want to do pretty much a straight eyebrow. We're gonna start really far here and extend it. So that's pretty much it doesn't look bad actually. You're going to start almost in your right, just teeny bit over the inside corner of your eye, and then go straight, okay? And obviously thin it out there. It doesn't matter if it goes obviously outside the area of your eyebrows here and there, because That is actually the idea, okay, a little bit. For this look, I'm going to want a very high blush up there on the cheekbone, close to where the other colors are gonna come. I'm gonna use this, I have a sample size here of this whipped powder blush by Shiseido. This is in Sonoya, okay? It's kind of like of a poppy red. I don't know, see the color there? And I'm going to put it right on the apple of my cheekbone here. I may go down with a little bit more before, you know, once I'm finished, but I want to have the placement of the blush more or less to know where it's going to be. All right, so now I'm going to do the crease. And for the crease, I'm going to use this color here. It's a very interesting color because it looks like a grape color. This is from the Boardwalk Boozing palette from Wet n Wild, one of the Venice Beach collection. It's an old palette, but I really like this color. It's like a grape, and okay, let's do my reference. I'm going to want it in my crease, really into the socket here and in the inner corner, and then across my crease, coming a little bit out here. So really here into the corner, and then almost kind of a straight across, and you wing it out a little bit at the end. All right, so crease is done. I went back with the back to 99 and I put another layer because I really want that contrast. Sometimes, you know, you need to go back, then just go back and finish it that way. So now we're going to add some gold. And you notice that here I went all in with this grape purple color. I'm going to use this palette, which is the Lunar Beauty Strawberry. I'm going to use this gold here. It's called Horizon. And I'm going to use it everywhere else where I have a spot. For instance, up here. It's a very blendable color. So I'm gonna blend out here. I'm gonna go below. And I'm going to use it in here. I mean, I haven't dipped it back and it's already showing this payoff. This color obviously has a lot of payoff. All right, so with that grape color again, I'm going to try and do a triangle here with it going into the cheek area where we have color before, remember? So just blend slightly there for both eyes. And I would say mostly try to emphasize underneath the eye here. But immediately underneath, and then just sort of an irregular triangle here going towards the cheek area. I'm gonna do more of that gold to round. As you can see, this is highly editorial, but if you're all for it, why not? Second here. It's a good job of blending the colors into one another. Right, so as you turn, you see different dimensions of these colors. All right, I'm going to go a little bit onto my complexion now, and I'm going to use this foundation Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte. I use Fair Light Sand. It has the pipette method. Actually, look at this. Huh. I had to use this foundation today, I guess. Okay. But I'm going to use this one because I'm going to use it with a stippling brush. I want a very light but sort of even coverage. Of course, I already did some area there in my cheekbone, which I'm not going to touch, but I do want some kind of even coverage for the rest of my complexion. And this type of foundation and brush will give evenness without any sort of obstruction. So that's kind of a really nice glassy type of look. I really want good, nice, perfected skin here, so I'm going to do some serious pinpoint concealing. And I'm using, this is a sample that I have of the Clé de Peau concealer, which is, you know, it stays put. Once you put it on, doesn't budge, and it's really, you know, it really covers imperfections. So I'm gonna do a good job of pinpoint concealing here. All right, concealing done. I'm gonna see about powdering later. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. This is Shuemura curler, and I'm gonna use a lengthening mascara. This is Vertige Longueur. This is by Yves Rocher, and look at that wand. It really focuses on bringing up and out the length of your lashes, because we're not going to put any lashes in this look. I mean, they would get lost, okay, with so much color. But at least whatever you have that, you know, is lengthening and can be seen. That's lashes on. I'm going to use again the Graftobian Banana Cream Pie powder with this brush, with this shape. This is an unbranded brush, I think, and but I really like the shape. So I'm gonna kind of set what I did here, especially with the concealer. I don't want to, you know, detract from the shine, because this is a really shiny look, and I'm gonna do some highlighter. But next, and some latest touch-ups, last touch-ups in the eyes, but first we're gonna do the lips. So lips are going to be also highly editorial and kind of a little bit a mirror of the eyes here. I'm gonna use a lip liner. This is by Kat Von D. The color is called Swoon. So I'm going to pretty much line them. Not necessarily overline, but just line. So line with that color. And then I'm going to use not something that's exactly the same color. This is Melted Matte from Too Faced. And this color is called It's Happening. And I'm going to do it Just feel the lips. Now I'm going to do a gradient lip. I have a darker color here. It's a sample, okay, called Firebird. And it also mimics kind of this grape color because it has that effect, kind of a little bit of holographic. Gonna do that mostly in the lower lip. In the center and towards the outside. So that's the lip effect. I did it mostly on the bottom lip, but that's the effect. So now we're gonna do something even more. Okay, I'm gonna use this ColourPop jelly. It's in gold. This is the color which I put here in my in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to really accentuate there that inner corner. It's just even a more pop of gold there. Continuing with this glow, we're going to use from Incredible Cosmetics. This is the You Glow Girl. This one, which is like an iridescent orange gold. It's a gelée. Okay, that's the texture, see? And I am just going to extend it here. On the side of my temple. So that like the glow goes there, the gold, but now it's a little bit subtle. So there's the gold there, although there's really nothing subtle about this look, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna do some final glow touches here. I'm going to do just a teeny bit more of blush. As in finishing that triangle, like if you from here, like that. Not necessarily blush on the top of the high cheekbone, but here, because that's where we want the color. All right, so now we're going to use even more highlighter, and what I want to do, I'm going to use this Nomad, and this is from the Stockholm highlighter. I'm going to use this teeny brush from Royal Nickel, and I'm going to highlight the top of my nose here. The upper lip. Pretty much everything else is highlighted. Just a teeny bit there, like a string of light. And make sure you check your teeth periodically and do this. I have done it, but this is such a strong, you know, lip colors there that, you know, it is still filter. So keep checking your lips, your teeth actually. Okay, last but not least, even more glow. This is a colorless. It has some glitter in it. Lip shine. And that's it. I think that's pretty much the look. So here we go. Highly editorial. I don't know. Yes, I would go out with this look. Obviously not to the grocery store, but yes, I would wear it. I just love this, you know, to play with makeup like this and the details, and I think it's still, even though it's really out there, I think it's kind of tasteful somewhat. Again, keep checking your teeth with these colors. I hope you enjoyed it, even if you are not one to apply these colors like this, but you have an idea of the techniques and what you can do with certain products as well. So everything will be listed below. Any comments, any questions, just leave them below. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.